What's up, flamethrowers? It is me, Flame the Dragon Hog here, and welcome to another installment of Date or Pass. You guys know the game, where me and my brother Sonic look at women and we decide whether or not we're gonna date them or give them the old red card, also known as a pass. But anyway, like I said, it's me and my brother Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Sonic the Hedgehog here, and oh my gosh, I can't believe we're doing this again.
Come on, bro, you know the drill.
Yeah, I know it a little bit too well. So anyway, what universe are we going to be looking at today? Video game universe, Marvel universe, DC universe?
Nope. But those are some good options. But anyway, today we are going to be looking at the Disney universe. Mainly the princesses of Disney.
Oh, aren't there a lot of them?
Yeah, there are, but I don't remember many of them, so I just put a few that I know and a couple of extra Disney girls that lots of people do know, but they don't really know that much about. But anyway, you ready, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get this over with.
Okay, well, the same rules apply. We're only going off of the girls' looks and personalities, mainly their personalities. And we think about what their personality is, their roles in their shows or movies, and we decide whether or not we're going to date them or just give them a good old pass. You ready, bro?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, so if you guys want to see more Date or Pass videos, hit that like button. And let me know in the comments section which one of these lovely Disney ladies would you guys like to date, or which one would you like to pass. Okay, so, and also let me know in the comments section which universe do you guys want me to look at next. Okay, bro, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, so anyway, without further ado, let us get started. Okay, so the first girl we have here on this Disney female list is everybody's favorite Disney female, none other than Minnie Mouse. But this isn't like normal Minnie Mouse. This is Queen Minnie from Kingdom Hearts. And she's totally different. And she's totally different from normal Minnie. But we're just gonna pretend it is normal Minnie. So, bro, what do you think? Date or pass Minnie?
Well, if I remember correctly, she is really good at dancing, singing, playing all sorts of instruments and stuff. And she does have a really great fashion trait for bows. But, I don't know. Think about it like this. She does often get kidnapped by, Pete, or tries to get persuaded by, her ex, Mortimer Mouse. So, but I'm pretty sure I could take both of them on. So, yeah, I guess I would date Minnie.
Well, as for me, I guess I would date her too. I would say pass, but come on, look at her. And plus, not to mention, Mickey Mouse is my homeboy, well, home mouse, so yeah, sorry, Mickey. I guess I'm gonna be dating Minnie. Sorry, Mickey. You're my good buddy. You're my good friend and all, but sorry. Okay, so that's a date for both me and Sonic. Okay. Alright, so anyway, let us continue. Bro, would you like to say the next one?
Sure. Alright, so the next girl we have here on the list is... Oh, Cinderella.
Okay, so next up we have Cinderella. Alright. Well, Cinderella's personality is something. She's kind and sweet. She loves animals, mainly the mice that help her. Don't get me wrong, guys. Those mice, they really did help out Cinderella a whole lot. From being the horses and from pulling her to the ball and stuff, helping her make that dress. They're really loyal. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but by the way, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm gonna have to say pass.
Wait, why? Why do you want to say pass on Cinderella?
The wicked stepmother and the stepsisters. Because think about it like this. If I'm dating Cinderella, that means I have to meet them. And I really don't want to meet their ugly mugs.
Yeah, that's true. Their hearts are as black as night. Ugh. But anyway, I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one. I'm gonna have to say date because she is really, really nice and sweet. And she's a really good dancer. I mean, you saw her at the ball.
Yeah, but she is sometimes forgetful and clumsy. Mainly because she lost that slipper.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm still dating her. I'm still gonna date her.
Alright, suit yourself then, bro.
Alright, so, next up on the list is... Princess Aurora, also known as Sleeping Beauty.
Okay, so we have Sleeping Beauty. Well, before she went to sleep, she was really nice. I mean, she loves animals. She's really good at singing and dancing and all sorts of things. But how naive are you to, prick your finger on a random spinning wheel to put you into a deep sleep? I mean, that's just crazy.
Well, like all princesses, they're sometimes curious, bro. I mean, that's not her fault. And plus, how was she supposed to know that the spinning wheel was cursed?
Hello? Think about it. She had three magical fairies to help her.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the least it could have done was warn her. But no, I guess not. It's because she was too busy frolicking in the woods with her, Prince Charming, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, bro, so, what are you doing? Dating or passing?
Well, if I have to date her, that means I will have to deal with, Maleficent. And believe it or not, I really don't like her. So, yeah, I guess I can date her.
Okay, well, as for me, I guess I would date her too. I mean, she is really nice and sweet, loves animals, and all sorts of things. I'm pretty sure we can definitely get along.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's also her Prince Charming you gotta deal with.
What do you mean?
He killed a dragon. And what are you?
Oh yeah, I'm a dragon. Well, half dragon, anyway, but it's okay, it's okay. I'm not like an evil dragon, even though some people do say I would make a good villain. I honestly don't know. But anyway, let's just continue on with this. Okay, so, bro, you're up next.
Alright, so the next one we have here on the list is... Belle, from the movie Beauty and the Beast. Now I have mixed feelings on this one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, think about it like this. She is into furries.
Wait, what makes you say that?
Hello? Think about it. She literally was dating a beast. I mean, she literally told the beast that she loved him. Even though he was really a human turned into a beast, I'm still gonna call her as a furry lover. I don't know why. But anyway, as for her personality, she's really smart. I mean, she does read a lot. She does read a lot of books. She's really nice and sweet towards others. And she does work really, really hard for what she does. I mean, even though her father is a total goofball, she does help him out every now and then, so... And not to mention, she is really, really, curious about things. She's really curious about things. Because you saw the way that she was snooping around the Beast's castle and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm gonna have to say, yeah, I guess I would date her. Yeah, I guess I would date Belle.
Okay, well, as for me, I guess I would date her too. I mean, she is really nice and sweet, and plus, not to mention, if we do date, then she'll get in contact with Lumiere, and I am in the mood for some French food.
If you're in the mood for some French food, why not call him Antoine? I mean, aren't you too cool now?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, flamethrowers. Get this, me and Antoine, we are actually pretty cool now. I finally convinced him that I'm the right man for Sarah, I finally convinced him. So now he won't be shooting me again. Ugh. I don't even know how he learned how to use guns.
One word. Shadow.
Yeah, I have seen him hang out with Antoine multiple times. But anyway, yeah, I guess I would date Belle.
Yeah, me too. I guess I would date her as well. Alright, so that's 2 dates. So far, so good.
Yeah, so far so good. Alright, so anyway, moving on to the next girl, which is... Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Okay, so this one is... Okay, this one, I'm gonna have to say date, because I really, really like Ariel. She's really kind, she's really curious and adventurous, and she's not willing to take a chance. I mean, come on, guys. She literally gave up her voice just so that way she can walk on land and be close to a human. I mean, she literally gave up her voice.
Yeah, well, as for me, I'm gonna have to say pass.
Why do you want to pass on her?
Dude, think about it. She's a mermaid, which means she lives in water. And what's my biggest fear? Water.
Sonic, I have a little newsflash for you. How could you pass up on a mermaid when back in the day you literally dated a merhog?
Look, that was... Okay, fine. I admit it. Fine. I'll date her. Jeez. Did you really have to remind me about the time I dated Myrna? I mean, come on. I was just fascinated by her beauty, okay? I mean, think about it. Come on, think about it. You see a pretty girl in the middle of nowhere in the ocean and you accidentally hook her on your fish hook. Of course you're gonna fall in love with her immediately, regardless if she's living in the water or not.
I wouldn't do that. I mean, dude, that's all you. I mean, you're the hedgehog that doesn't like water.
You don't like water either.
Yeah, but at least I learned how to swim. I mean, us dragon hogs know how to swim.
Yeah, but for you, you have the biggest fear. I mean, hello, think about it. Your element is fire. And last time I checked, fire and water don't mix.
Okay. Enough with the fighting. We're making a video here. Enough with the fighting. But anyway, it looks like I'm going to be dating Ariel while you're going to be passing her. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm passing her. I'm still going to pass on her. So yeah, I'm changing back my answer to pass. So, sorry.
Okay, well, now that that's out of the way. Anyway, moving on to the next girl from the Disney universe, which is... Okay, it's a little bit blurry, but for those of you guys who are wondering, it's Mulan from the movie, well, Mulan.
Okay, so, Mulan. I really don't remember much about her. Remind me, what is she again?
Well, she's the daughter of the emperor who was supposed to go into war, but he ended up dying, so she took his place. And since they don't allow women in their ranks, she had to disguise herself as a man. So So yeah, but anyway, that is really good. I mean, she's willing to, take the place of her father after when her father died. I mean, that's really, really nice. That's really cool. And one other thing, guys, she's a master of swords. She's a master swordsman, or swordswoman in her case. She's really nice. She's really good into Japanese or Chinese custom. I don't really know that much about it. I'm learning a lot from my friend Mary, from one of the Squid Sisters. But anyway, yeah, I guess I would date her. I guess, I don't know. What about you, bro?
Well, I'm not really good with swords. I mean, the only time I am good with a sword is, if I'm learning it from, Caliburn. And me and him, we don't really get along. But anyway, would I date Mulan? I really don't know. Would I? Well, I guess I would date her. I mean, I guess I would date her. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll date her.
Okay, so I guess I'll date her as well. I mean, she is really nice. She is really nice, and she's not scared at all. She's really fearless. Sure, she did fear that she might get caught, but hey, at least she didn't give up. She didn't give up. That's one of the things that's really unique about this Disney princess. She has a lot of determination and courage. And you know me and Sonic, we both like that in a woman.
Yep, and our wives are the definition of that, right?
Yeah, come on, think about my wife. She's still out there fighting, kicking and scratching, and she's pregnant. Come on, if that's not courage, I don't know what is, or determination. If that's not courage and determination, I don't know what is.
Yeah, and you're right about that. Amy, think about it like this. Amy, she literally was swinging her hammer even when she had a broken leg that one time.
Oh yeah, I forgot, she did break her leg. How is she anyway?
Oh, she's fine.
Okay, but anyway, yeah, Mulan, you got our vote. We're going out on a date.
Yep. Alright, so who's the next girl, bro?
I'm pretty sure you're up next. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're up next.
Okay, so the next girl we have here is, Princess Jasmine from the movie Aladdin.
Okay, so we have Princess Jasmine. Okay, bro, can you keep a secret?
Yeah, what is it?
I kind of have a little thing for, Arabian girls. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's not just the girls that I like, it's the outfits. Come on. The veil that they wear over their face, the whole genie getup that they wear, and the belly dancing. That just, woo! I literally had to talk to my wife. I literally had to talk to my wife in order to get her to do that. And believe it or not, she actually did. It was amazing.
Wow. That's something. I might have to talk to Amy about that.
Yeah, maybe. But anyway, on to Princess Jasmine. She is really nice. Think about it like this, guys. Come on, guys. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Aladdin, he tried really, really hard to get with the princess. He tried really, really hard to get with the princess. He literally found a genie and he used every wish he can to, get with her. So, hello, he tries really hard, and I don't blame her. Look at her, she's gorgeous. But anyway, would I date her? Yeah, I guess I would. I guess I would date her. She is cute and adorable, and she is really fascinated at seeing the world, and I'm pretty sure I can show her the world. A little reference to the song. You guys know the song. I can show you the world. Okay, never mind. It's just, I'm sorry guys, I haven't seen the movie Aladdin in a really long time, and I'm talking about the classic Aladdin, not the live action version. I'm talking about the classic Aladdin. Yeah, not the live action. But I'm not gonna lie, the live action movie is pretty good. Props to Will Smith for playing Genie. He was amazing. But anyway, bro, what about you?
I guess I would date her. The only thing I'm gonna have problems with is, oh my god, Iago's crazy talking. Ugh, I really don't like him.
I really don't like Iago either. Jafar, I don't like him either. I really don't like him. I really don't like him at all. But anyway, we're still gonna date her, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely. As long as we get along with her tiger.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I can get along with a tiger. Come on. If I can get along with Blaze, and, I dated her, I'm pretty sure I can get along with a tiger. Okay, but anyway, moving on to the next girl, which is none other than... Okay, we have Moana from the movie Moana. Okay. Well, this one I really don't know much about, but bro, do you know much about it?
Well, yeah, I have seen the movie with Amy. She really loves that movie, by the way. Well, Moana, she's really adventurous. She loves traveling along the ocean. And as much as her shape-shifting friend, Maui, gets on her nerves, she literally just, shrugs it off and continues on her journey.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So, would you want to date her?
As adventurous she is, I'm gonna have to say pass. Reason why is because she's still traveling on the water, and plus, not to mention, she controls water. So, no, I'm not gonna date her.
Well, sorry to tell you this, bro, but I would. I would date her.
Well, good for you, apparently. I mean, like I said, I'm not going anywhere near water, even if it is for a girl.
But didn't you do that back in the day?
Bro, do you really have to keep reminding me that I dated Myrna the Merhog?
I mean, I'm just saying. Think about it. She has a lot of things. I mean, think about it like this. She does have a lot of things that these Disney princesses has. Well, some of them do. She controls water. She's a mermaid princess, and
basically, you did date her.
I mean, you did date her until you decided to end your relationship. Because think about it like this: she's a sea hog. You're a land hog. It's not just gonna work. It's not gonna work out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did end off our relationship because of that. But anyway, so yeah, I'm passing on Moana.
Well, sorry for this, bro, but I'm gonna date her.
Again, good for you.
Okay, so anyway, moving on to the next girl, which is okay. We have Snow White from the movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay, Snow White. Well, I don't know. I really don't know about this one. I really don't know.
I don't know much. I don't know either. I mean, she is easily scared and too trusting.
Yeah, she is. I mean, hello, think about it. She literally trusts the evil queen when she was in her disguise to eat that poison apple. And plus, not to mention, easily scared. I mean, when the woodsman, think about it. When the woodsman took her out there to rip out her heart, I mean, she immediately got scared. And then, as she was traveling through the woods, all she saw nothing was like creepy eyes all over the place. And really, they were just little woodland creatures. She immediately got scared.
Well, think about it like this. She was fearing for her life. And we all know what fear does to us.
Yeah, that's true. Fear does make us not see straight.
Facts. Okay, but as much as I want to say no, I can't. So I'm gonna have to say date. Yeah, I would date Snow White.
Okay, well, I guess I would date her too. Although, she does have contact with the Seven Dwarfs, so... And think about it like this. They have pickaxes. And how else, and what do you think's gonna happen to me if, they get their hands on me? I mean, hello, think about it. They literally got pickaxes. And plus, not to mention, I honestly don't think that Grumpy, he's gonna be in the mood. I really doubt if Grumpy is gonna be in the mood.
By the way, do you remember all the names of the dwarfs?
That's easy. There's Happy, Bashful, Doc, Sleepy, Grumpy, Dopey. Oh, shoot. That's all 6. That's 6. I can't remember the 7th one. Dang it!
Don't you mean... Oh, I think I remember. I think it's Sneezy.
Yeah, I remember it is Sneezy. Thanks, bro. Okay, but anyway, would I want to date her? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know because of the Seven Dwarfs, but... why not? I guess I would date her. Why not? Why the heck not? Okay, so anyway, moving on to the next girl, bro.
Alright, next girl on the list is... Okay, so it's Merida from the movie Brave.
Oh boy, I don't remember much about that movie.
Yeah, me either. Why'd you even put her on the list?
Well, she is one of the Disney princesses. Hello.
Okay, fine. But anyway, would I want to date her? What's so special about her?
Well, she is really good at archery. She's really, really adventurous. She loves just being free. She just loves being free. I mean, it's just amazing. And she's awesome at riding a horse, too.
Well, I guess me and her would get along. I mean, I do remember her facing on that black bear. That was really interesting.
Yeah, she did do well facing off against that black bear. I'm not gonna lie. So, would I want to date her? Probably not. Her rough and tough personality. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like girls that are rough and tough, but I also like girls that are classy, okay? I like classy girls. But, I'm sorry, Merida. I'm gonna have to say pass on you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say pass on you too. Sorry.
Okay, so that's a first. We actually said pass on Merida. I mean, most people would say smack. Most people would say date because, you know, people do like rough and tough and really, really tough women and stuff. But in this case, no, not us.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. We do like tough women. I mean, hello, we both dated tough women in our pasts.
Yeah, that's true. You dated Sally, and she's pretty tough, don't you think?
Yeah, she's tough. And don't forget Fiona. Yeah, she's definitely tough.
Yeah, and I also dated Rouge. She's very tough, trust me. And I also dated Sally as well. She is really tough as well. But also, we do like girls that, you know, are really classy and stuff. But anyway, yeah, Merida, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to get a pass from both of us. Okay, so, bro, who's next?
Alrighty, so the next princess we have here is... Okay, so we have Rapunzel from the movie Tangle.
Okay, so now we're getting into some familiar territory that I know so much about. Now, I remember Tangle a whole lot. I actually have seen the movie. I've seen the cutscenes from Kingdom Hearts. It's pretty cool. But anyway, would I want to date her? Well, she is really adventurous. She's really adventurous and stuff. And she is quite magical. I mean, you've seen her hair glow, right?
No. Her hair glows.
Yeah, her hair glows. That's just sign of the magic that's inside her. That's why her parents locked her up in that castle. That's why her parents locked her up in that tower. Just so that way she can be protected. Just so that way she can be protected. If I remember correctly.
Okay. But isn't there a chance that she might get locked up in that tower again?
Oh, no. She's not gonna be locked up in that tower anymore. I mean, she's actually married now.
Married?
Yeah. You know that guy that kind of invaded her tower and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, they actually fell in love and they got married.
I see. Okay, so what's her special ability or something, like her personality?
Well, I already told you about her personality. She's nice and sweet. She's very adventurous. And she can be classy when she wants to be. And also, not to mention, her hair is also a deadly weapon, which is just insane.
Okay. Alright, so... Date?
Date. Yep, I'm dating her.
Yeah, I guess I will too.
Okay, so I guess we're both dating Rapunzel. Alright. Alright, so next up is none other than Anna from the movie Frozen. Okay, so Anna from Frozen. Well, to tell you the truth, guys, I'm a huge sucker of the movie Frozen. I'm a huge sucker of the movie Frozen. But don't hate me in the comment section. I can't stand the song Let It Go. I'm sorry. Don't hate me in the comment section. I just can't stand the movie. I just can't stand the song Let It Go. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you might like it. I mean, it's pretty cool and everything, but I'm just not into that. I just can't stand the song.
Ouch. I got the feeling you're gonna get a lot of haters in the comment section.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure lots of people... I mean, guys, I'm entitled to my opinion, okay? I'm just saying. But anyway, Anna, I guess she's okay. I mean, she is really adventurous. I mean, think about it like this, guys. She literally went through all that... I mean, she literally went through all that, from giant ice monsters to meeting Olaf and all sorts of other things, just so that way she can find her sister. Which is just insane, which is just crazy. But I really do like that. And she was even willing to sacrifice herself in order to save her sister. I mean, if you guys don't remember, when she was a kid, she got struck with Elsa's ice power. And her father said, if that happens again, there's a chance that she'll die. But she didn't care. A few years later, she got hit with it again. And so, she didn't end up dying, but it's okay. So basically, yes, I would date Anna. I mean, come on. Come on. I love a girl that is willing to do whatever it takes to save the people that she loves, even if it is costing her her life.
Wow, bro. That's just really, really good.
I mean, come on, bro. Think about it. You actually had friends that actually did that. You know, sacrificed themselves to save the people that she likes.
Yeah, Cosmo. Maria did that, and not to mention Tikal did that. Well, technically she didn't really sacrifice herself to, save people. She literally did it just so that way she can calm chaos.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, yeah, I guess I would date her.
As for me, I'm still skeptical about it, so I'm gonna have to say pass.
Well, okay, you can pass on her. Alright, but... Okay, so the next girl we have here on the list is... Okay, so we have Anna's sister, Elsa, from the movie Frozen.
Okay, so the opposite.
Yeah, Elsa, she's not really into that whole adventurous thing. She's more of the royalty or the classy type of things. But she was kind of into the adventure when, she was in the second Frozen movie.
Yeah, that's true. She did kind of loosen up,
Yeah, she did. But again, I really can't stand the song Let It Go. But I am a big fan of her ice powers. They are quite interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, her ice abilities is pretty cool. Especially when they're in her control, or when they're out of control. But, again, I guess I would date her. Just as long as she doesn't sing Let It Go. I mean, guys, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm pretty sure some of us do find that song annoying. But to those of you Frozen fans out there, you can enjoy it all you want, guys. It's just that, yeah, I'm not really into that. And I'm also not into the song, Do You Want to Build a Snowman? I'm really not into that song either.
Ouch, you are really gonna get hated in the comment section.
Hey, I'm entitled to speak my mind, okay? But anyway, yeah, I guess I would date her.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I know I'm royalty myself, but I need my space. I need to, be free and adventure. But if it means I have to be in the upper class just like her, I guess I am willing to give it up. So, yeah, I guess I would date Elsa.
Okay, alright, so I guess you would date Elsa. Alright, cool. Alright, so the next girl...
Wait, hang on. I think I'm supposed to say it.
Okay, sorry, bro. Alright, go ahead and say it. Alright.
The next girl on the list is actually considered a Disney princess, actually. After when all the princesses met her in her famous movie. But everybody, it is Vanellope from the movie Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, that is true. She did technically at the end of Wreck-It Ralph, she is a princess of, Sugar Rush. She is the princess. So technically, she does count as a Disney princess. I'm not gonna lie, she does count. Okay, so anyway, yeah, Vanellope, I'm gonna have to say pass because I'm a whole lot older than her, so yeah. And plus, not to mention, she is a kid, so yeah. No Sweet Home Alabama for me. No Sweet Home Alabama, and I am not gonna be signed off as a pedo.
Yeah, me either. I'm not gonna do that either. I'm playing it safe. I am playing it safe.
By the way, if Vanellope does ever hook up with anybody, I wonder who she will hook up with.
Probably Ralph.
I highly doubt it. I mean, come on. Come on, think about it. They may be best friends and all, but hey, I highly doubt if she can, be with him.
Dude, think about it like this. Sometimes best friends end up as lovers. Then lovers end up as fiance. Then they end up as husband and wife. And,
Well, yeah, that's true, but in some cases, no. And plus, not to mention, they're from two different games.
so is Fix-It and his wife. I mean, hello, they are from two different games. But, hello, they can cross over. And I should know, I met them.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You are in the movie Wreck-It Ralph, aren't you?
Duh.
Okay, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that you are in the movie Wreck-It Ralph.
Duh. I made a cameo. 2 cameos, actually, in the first and second. And I'm also in the movie, Ready Player One. I make a cameo, in that great big fight with almost all the video game characters. If you guys look really, really closely, you can see me zooming around. It's pretty cool.
Okay, but anyway, Vanellope, no, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get a pass from me.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry, Vanellope. I mean, you may be good at car racing, just like me, and, yeah, but I'm sorry. I don't think that we could work out as a couple, but we could be really good friends. I mean, you are really good at car racing and everything, so yeah, I guess we could be friends, but for lovers, I'm sorry.
Okay, so next up we have here on the list is Princess Tiana from the movie The Princess and the Frog. Okay, well, I'm really not gonna lie. I loved that movie. I mean, that movie, I feel like I can relate to it. I honestly don't know. Well, it's probably because that my roommate DJ, he's a bit of a I'm not gonna. Okay, I honestly don't know. I mean, you guys all saw his face reveal. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, for Tiana, I guess I could date her. I mean, she is really hardworking, and believe it or not, she actually worked really, really hard to fulfill her dream. And that dream is to own her own restaurant. It's just amazing. She worked really, really hard for that. Even if it meant, her turning into a frog and stuff, it was just insane. But it's okay. She really did achieve her goal at the end. And not only did she achieve her goal, but she made lots of new animal friends, she learned about the rough side of life, and not to mention, she actually got a husband out of it. She actually got a husband. So, yeah. But anyway, would I want to date her? I guess she is really hardworking and determined and stuff. She's really cool. I guess I would date her.
Okay, well, as for me, I guess I would date her too. I mean, I do like a girl that is really hardworking to achieve her goals.
Yep, it is pretty cool. So, yeah. Anyway, next up on the list we have here is... Pocahontas. Now, I know a lot of you guys might not think that Pocahontas considers as a, Disney princess, but she is the she is the daughter of the chief of her tribe, so, yeah, I guess she does consider as a princess after all. So, yeah. Okay, but anyway, on to this. I can actually see us getting along pretty well. I mean, she is really one with nature. So, and I am really one with nature as well. Especially when I use my, Cedarin form, or, when me and the other dragon hogs get together and stuff. So, yeah, I guess I would date her. And plus, and Sonic, I can see you and her getting along pretty well.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, didn't you say that your power is kind of the wind?
Yeah, that's true.
And what's the song that Pocahontas is really famous for?
Colors of the Wind.
Yep, there you go. So, yeah.
Okay, so, alright. So me and her, we would get along pretty well.
Plus, not to mention, I got the feeling she could read stuff from the wind that you make. I'm pretty sure she can sense all the battles that you've been through. I mean, all the stuff and tragic events that you've gone through, I'm pretty sure she can see all that just from the wind.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And plus, not to mention, she is an outdoors woman. I mean, she learned how to survive out in the wilderness. And I mean, and that's basically what we do. That is until, we decided to move on from the wilderness onto the civilization. So, yeah. But would I want to date her? Sure, why not?
Yeah, I guess I would date her too. I mean, I'm pretty sure, don't forget, John Smith, he tried really, really hard to, get her into society, but he kind of failed. But it's okay. He still loved her a whole lot. Okay, but anyway, next up. Okay, so guys, here's the thing. We're actually going to be moving on to we're actually going to be moving on to 3 Disney villains. 3 female Disney villains that you guys might remember. Some of you guys might not remember. Some of you might remember. I don't know. But anyway, here we go. So the first Disney villain. So next, the girl we have here on the list is Aquila de Ville from the movie 101 Dalmatians. Now, I really didn't like her. I mean, come on. She literally wanted to turn the puppies into clothing. So she literally had them kidnapped. I really didn't like that. I really didn't. I really, really didn't like the fact that she had the puppies kidnapped. And also, as much as she looks attractive in this picture right here that I found, she's really butt ugly. Okay, but if she was like this, I would date her. And if she changed her personality a little bit, sure, why not? But since she's not going to change her personality, and the fact that she's butt ugly, I'm going to have to say pass. I'm sorry. I mean, for those of you guys who do want to date her, good for you, but for me, no. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. In the movie Descendants, she was okay. Plus, not to mention, I don't know who she smashed in order to get her son, Carlos, so I really don't know. But yeah, that is a good question. Who in the world did smash her just to, I don't know. Who in the world smashed her? I mean, I understand in the movie Descendants, she had her son Carlos, so I question like, who in the world would smash that?
Yeah, not me. Not this hedgehog.
And not this dragon hog. Like I said, if she was like this in this picture, sure, why not? If she changed her personality, sure, why not? But since she's not gonna change her personality, I'm sorry, so no, I am not gonna date her.
Yeah, me either. I'm not dating her either. Sorry.
Okay, moving on to the next girl, which is the evil queen from Snow White. Okay, so now we have the evil queen. Well, I really didn't like the evil queen. The fact that she's sort of Snow White's stepmother is one thing, but the fact that you were jealous of her because she was so more beautiful than you? I mean, hello? That didn't mean you had to kill her. I mean, hello? Think about it, guys. I mean, come on. But anyway, would I want to date the evil queen? I don't think so. I mean, hello, think about it. She literally, sure, she is really good at sorcery. And I got the feeling me and the magic mirror, we would definitely get along pretty well. I mean, we're both pretty smart and stuff, so yeah, I guess I would get along with the magic mirror. I don't know why, but yeah. Alright, so anyway, would I want to date the evil queen? No, I would not. I mean, if she was cute like this right here, I mean, she looks like she's a teenager in this picture, but since she's not like this, no, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. And plus, not to mention, her heart is as black as night. I mean, think about it. She literally tried to kill Snow White. For what? Because she was jealous of her beauty.
Yeah, that's true. So, would I want to date her? No, I'm not dating her.
Okay, so anyway, moving on to the next girl, which is, Maleficent from the movie Sleeping Beauty, or from her famous movie Maleficent. Well, would I want to date her? No, I am most definitely not. I am not gonna date her. I mean, come on, think about it, guys. I mean, look, just because that you had beef with Snow White's, no, not Snow White, I say Sleeping Beauty's family, that doesn't mean that you gotta kill the daughter over it. I mean, it didn't mean you had to kill the daughter. But anyway, would I want to date her? Again, no. Even if you do turn into a dragon, no, I'm sorry, I'm not dating you. No, thank you, not dating you.
Yeah, me either. I'm not dating her either. I'm sorry. So, yeah, I'm not dating her.
Okay, so guys, we finally are moving on to the last Disney girl. And you guys may not, you guys may be wondering, why did we add her? But we just wanted to add her. So, anyway, here she is. The final Disney girl is none other than Tinkerbell from the movies Tinkerbell, and also from Peter Pan and lots of others that actually had her in. But anyway, would I want to date Tinkerbell? Even though she is a fairy and everything, I mean, think about it like this. She may be small in size, but she does have a big heart. She does have a big heart. I'm not gonna lie, she does have a big heart, so would I want to date her? Sure, why not? Because after all, she is very, very adventurous, and she is quite different from her fairy friends and stuff, but hey, at least she does try her best, and she never gives up. And plus, not to mention, she is learning more about herself as she goes on. I mean, she learned that one of the ice fairies was her sister, and she has gone on a whole bunch of adventures and stuff, even if it meant, breaking some of the rules. I mean, she never gives up. She really never gives up. So, would I want to date her? Sure, why not? What about you, bro?
Well, yeah, why not? I mean, she is really cool, and plus she is really handy with stuff, with magic and fixing things. So, and I'm pretty sure her and Tails, they can get along pretty well. She can be my little buddy. Well, my little buddy, because, how small she is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, would I want to date her? Sure, why not?
And as for me, I guess I would date her too.
Okay, so, that's it. We're both dating Tinkerbell. Okay, so that's it for this. Okay, so we are on the. Okay, so that's it, bro.
Finally. That took a long time.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys, that we made this list so long. Sorry. But anyway, what did you think about it, bro?
I liked it. It was actually pretty cool. But I just noticed something. Most of these girls is mainly humans, right? Are you trying to promote bestiality?
No, of course not. Remember, what we say here is all hypothetical. And plus, not to mention, bro, we did actually look at some human girls in the past. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. I was just messing with you.
Yeah, you little trickster. Okay, but anyway, guys, looks like we reached the end of another installment of Date or Pass. And I do like to thank my brother Sonic for helping me out here again today.
Yeah, no problem. There's not much to do. Amy and we're just sitting at home alone. We're just really quiet. And plus, not to mention, it's raining outside, so there's nothing much to do. Well, I think I'm gonna go home and snuggle with Amy and Violet for a little while.
Well, okay, go ahead and spend some time with your family. Go ahead. I don't mind.
Yeah, I think I might do that. Anyway, later, bro.
Alright, see you, bro. Okay, well, like I said, we reached the end of this video, guys. And if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and comment down below. And also, as I said in the beginning, let me know in the comment section which one of these lovely Disney ladies would you date and which one would you pass. And also, let me know in the comment section which universe you guys want me to look at next. And also, if you guys aren't already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way you guys will be up to date whenever I post. Alright, so anyway, this is Flame the Dragon Hog getting ready to go spend some time with his family. After a long trip like that I just took, I really do need the rest. So, anyway, this is Flame the Dragon Hog, signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers!